Manitoba Liquor Marts presents Great Tastes of Manitoba. Great Tastes is brought to you by foodmanitoba.ca. Local farms, local foods.
Welcome. Great to have you with us. This is Great Tastes of Manitoba. My name is Burpee, joined this week by the Manitoba Beef Producers and specifically Adriana Barros. Great to have you. And my good friend Al Bonus, Manitoba Liquor Mart's product expert. And we're going sort of old school with some recipes today. I love beef and I love these choices. So Adriana, run down what you're going to be making today.
Okay, so this evening's all about great family recipes. To start us off, I'm going to show you my Grandma Rosa's pot roast dinner. Our second recipe of the evening is going to be a sweet and spicy stir fry, and our third is going to be a hearty meatball soup. Which I have been told is super filling and super awesome, and I'm fired up. So Al, just based on, you've only got the titles to go on so far, what are you thinking? What are you picking up on?
Well, the pot roast, is there going to be anything different about this? Is there some specific rubs, flavoring things that are going to be with the pot roast?
It's actually going to be quite traditional. You're going to find some hints of thyme for spice and bay leaf. There's going to be some red wine, as well as just the natural beef flavors.
Well, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
And so we might not try necessarily traditional things, but we'll see. We'll see.
Right.
I'll be back.
Great. This is and there's a real Grandma Rosa's pot roast. This is the real thing.
Yeah, this is her recipe.
This is awesome.
Yeah, just replicating it. Hopefully I can do it some justice.
Well, did you practice? Because that would be fairly stressful for you, having to recreate your grandma's pot roast.
I did have her over to try it. And she liked it. I did first time forget to add salt, which was kind of one of those, how did you do that? Yeah. But yeah, I got it down pat, so hopefully I can make it happen today.
Love it. Here we go.
Okay, so we're using our roast is going to be a sirloin tip roast. We're going to start off by caramelizing it in a Dutch oven. I
don't know, to be perfectly honest, if I know what that is or why we would caramelize.
The reason we're doing that is, perfect. The reason we're caramelizing our beef is just to intensify the beef flavors and form a crust on our beef.
Oh, okay.
In recipes, this is also known as searing, and this helps develop beef flavors and also helps to make our braising liquid nice and flavorful.
Okay.
So we'll start by doing that. So once that is good to go, we're going to just remove that. I've already seared all other portions of the roast, so we'll just take that off and go ahead and start caramelizing our vegetables. Sounds good?
Yep.
So into the pot, if you want to go ahead and add these in, I have some carrots and celery, all coarsely chopped so that they hold their form in the oven. There's some onions. I have some minced garlic.
Nice.
As well as some tomato paste.
I don't think enough people, I don't have the stats in front of me. I just don't think enough families are sitting down together for dinner, and nor are nearly enough having pot roast.
Yeah,
it's hard to improve upon pot roast, which is brilliant.
That's exactly right. And oftentimes people are consuming pot roasts as a traditional meal. So you can go ahead and just start mixing all that up, and we're just going to soften our vegetables slightly and just get our garlic nice and fragrant.
What was that red stuff? Sorry, I didn't even let you get that in there.
Tomato paste.
All right, yeah.
So that's gonna add a lot of great flavors, and in the oven while it's roasting, it's also gonna intensify the beef flavors.
Where is Grandma Rosa? Is she born and bred in Winnipeg? Where's she
No, she's actually from Portugal. She was born just out a small town outside of Lisbon, so she lives here now.
The Portuguese can cook, let me tell you that right now.
Yeah, she does a great job. Perfect. So what we want to do now is we're going to just add back our roast, and we're just going to nestle it into our vegetables, kind of just in there, just like that.
Fun.
So what I'll have you do then is just add the rest of our ingredients. There's some dried thyme.
Yep.
I'm gonna add some bay leaf, which is one of my grandma's favorite ingredients. We have water. I'll get you to add that. And then we also have just a little bit of red wine. And when you're cooking with wines, you want to choose something that you really enjoy drinking, because during the cooking process, it's going to intensify that flavor a lot. So you want to keep with something you enjoy. So this is just some salt and pepper, and that's going to add a lot of flavor. So if you want to give that a good little mix to just get everything going that way. That's then going to be put into the oven at 325 for 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
That's not bad, actually.
So you can walk away from this. That's why pot roasts are so terrific.
Hang out with the family.
Exactly. So put the lid on. We're using a Dutch oven, so it has a heavy lid, so you won't lose any of your moisture. I actually do have a pot roast ready in the oven that you can go grab.
Okay.
So while you grab that, after the 2 hour mark, we're going to be adding some more vegetables. I'm adding some mushrooms and parsnips, both coarsely chopped, and this is just going to take another 30 minutes.
It smells so good.
Does it? Yeah. Perfect. So you can bring that over here and we'll take a look, see how it turned out.
This is the best.
So if you want to grab the lid, because it's pretty hot.
Yeah. Look at that.
So that looks
that
really
reminds
good.
me of better times. No, it really does.
It smells fantastic. So all you do now, what I like to do is grab my roast out of there and just slice it in thin slices, and then just put it back into the braising liquid, and that just absorbs a whole lot more sauce and flavors and everything like that.
I'm going to say that you have done your grandma Rosa extremely proud.
Good,
this
thanks
is great.
so much.
And we can pass this recipe on to others. Foodmanitoba.ca. Please check that out. Well done, great start. We're gonna return, and I think we're gonna do like a stir fry, but what kind?
We're gonna do a sweet and spicy stir fry.
Beautiful. We'll be right back.